In just a few days, Spokane City Council will vote on an ordinance that would give code enforcement officers more power to remove abandoned cars and junk RVs. One couple in Hillyard says they've called Crime Check and the city's 311 number several times about an RV across the street that hasn't moved in over 3 months. They finally called us for help. New on Nightside, Kyle Simchuk shows us what they're dealing with and what the city has to say.
Well, an RV in Spokane is not allowed to park on the street for more than 24 hours. It needs to move or it can be towed. At least that's what the law is, but this couple says they aren't seeing any enforcement of it.
3 months, 17 days, and going on 7.5 hours.
If you couldn't tell, Elizabeth Osborn has been counting.
I'm the neighbor that isn't scared to come out here and be like, not in front of my house, not in my block, no.
She's not even sure if this RV can move. The tabs expired 5 years ago.
I've got 4 separate incident reports with 311 on this incident.
She says some of the dispatchers even know her by name.
This wouldn't happen on South Hill. This wouldn't happen downtown.
Osborn says she's gotten so desperate, she's even tried to confront the RV owner herself.
I have a 155-pound Rottweiler. I'm not scared of much.
City code says RVs cannot be parked on the street in the same spot for more than 24 hours. Osborn says this one's been there 3 months.
Call. Nothing gets done.
We reached out to a city spokeswoman to find out why it hasn't been removed. She said she'd follow up with code enforcement tomorrow, adding the city is very interested in getting RVs removed from streets and that code enforcement tries to be as responsive as possible.
I'm sick of trying to feel like I'm the only voice still fighting for a Hillyard that isn't that.
Next Monday, city council members will vote on an ordinance that would give more power to code enforcement officers.
The city workers are just as fed up because they're not being given the ability to do their jobs.
Code enforcement would no longer need a Spokane police officer on scene to have a car or RV impounded.
We need the city's help to bring Hillyard back.
And this August, the city council doubled the amount of money in a contract with the tow company to remove these junk RVs. We'll continue to follow up with Osborn to see how much longer it takes to get those wheels turning. I'm Kyle Simchuk, 4 News Nightside.